buddy?
I swear, it's here, fellas. I just got a little mixed up is all.
Well, you better get unmixed real quick. 'Cause this is gonna be the final stop of the night. If you get me.
Yeah, of course. It's just right here.
First making a run for it.
Well, I guess you better chase him and dart him then.
All out of fucks,
Holy Jesus!
Where are you going?
Look there! He's got a gun!
Attention all units. There's been a homicide in the French Ward. Suspect is described as a Negro male. Response requested.
Y'all bust his ass. Look at there.
Get away from here!
Boy, got a gun!
All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging. All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity. All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols.
Marshal, I got Mancini. Sleeping like a baby.
Well, place the blessed bundle in a trunk and get him on back here. Superlative work, Mr. Clay.
Hello? Yes. We need help right away.
Available units. Suspicious individual on foot. Officers investigating.
I could do with a muffin. You ever been to Blarney's?
No sign here. Let's check over there.
Guys, he ain't here. Let's try there.
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
Done!
Come on in. I've got more work for you.
How's Mancini settling in?
Yeah, that motherfucker. You know he wanted to tell me about a surefire way to make extra money from my own home? Well, I gave him a taste of the cattle prod, and that was the end of that. Anyway, I've got one more for you. Brian Patrick O'Malley.
Name rings a bell.
Old school Irish mob out of Baton Rouge. Had to split when the Fed started closing in. Word is O'Malley plans to line his pockets here in New Bordeaux before heading down to Mexico.
Last thing I need is more pissed off Irish trying to get a piece of this city.
It's my thinking exactly. Little Bird tells me O'Malley's gone to ground in the bayou. You might want to get him before he starts making his move.
Imagine you need him alive like the others.
Well, there's no money in a dead man now, is there? Besides, he's one of 5 brothers, all of them big shots up in Baton Rouge. And you certainly don't need that extra layer of hell descending on you.
Mm-hmm. The dart it is.
O'Malley's got muscle with him, so watch your butt.
Change bags!
Honker it down.
Look at you stuffed another one! Hear that? Here he comes! Shut the bloody pieces! Ah, Jesus! You fucking killed them! No, not yet.
I've got O'Malley.
Perfect. Now get the hell out of there. You're a man who gets shit done. Thanks for bringing O'Malley in. It's funny now that he's in the hands of the feds. I don't imagine his brothers have much use for him anymore. They're probably making plans as we speak.
That's pretty fucking cold, Marshal.
Well, the way I see it is this whole job is pain reduction. Let an asshole like O'Malley run rough over New Bordeaux, or let his brothers deal with him behind bars. You and me both know how the world works.
Spoken like a true spook.
What do you want me to say? You gotta do a little fucked up shit to stop the big fucked up shit from happening.
And we bury any bodies along the way.
Don't turn into a melancholy mother on me. Come on, you did some good. That kid Duplass? I was able to talk to a buddy in the DA's office. He's getting out, and he swears he won't show his dick in public again.
Will wonders never cease?
Yeah, small wonders. Thanks for your help, Lincoln.
Be seeing you, Marshal.
You got those three like a bad case. Good job, is what I'm saying.
I'm running low on all kinds of shit. Can you help me out in the bayou?
I'll head your way now.
Anything you want here?
Show me what you got.
Use it. In good health. I'm heading out.
making a big mistake! Son, walk away! Watch it! Jesus!
Personally, I like mine the same way.
This part of town's run by a man named Tony DeRazio. From what I was able to piece together, he's a real fucking weirdo. Some kind of savant when it comes to numbers.
Then he must be the one who runs Lou Marcano's books.
Runs his books, launders his money. Hell, he even manages Lou's relationships with city officials. It's Tony's job to make sure their asses stay greased.
How do I get to him?
Well, that's where things get interesting. Tony lives in the penthouse on the top floor of the Royal Hotel. Elevator access is restricted, and the rest of the hotel's crawling with Tony's goons.
Well, he can't stay up there all the time. I'm gonna need a schedule for when he comes and goes.
I've been watching this cocksucker for a month now, and he's left exactly one time. That was because one of his men fucked up. Took a pipe to the poor bastard's left arm.
Well, looks like he's got a front business he uses to issue bribes and launder Lou's money. And another one that soaks up funds from the city. I hit him. He overreacts, then I get my opening.
And fuck up things between him and Lou in the process. Be careful with this one. Just because Tony's a goddamn spastic doesn't mean he won't cut your balls off if given the chance.
Really?
I have a subscription. What are you looking at, huh? You ever heard of Enzo Conti?
Think Sammy mentioned him a time or two?
He's 61, old school mob. Been running Barclay Mills for decades. He started off extorting the railroad and moved on into industrial waste. All the heavy construction equipment and supplies for the casino, steel, concrete molds, that kind of thing, was all brought in via Enzo's trains.
All that shit has to be worth millions. Enzo didn't just hand it over to any cat who walked in the door. Marcano's a felon, so he's gotta have a partner, someone who's legit.
If he does, that person's buried deep. I went through the paperwork, it's a goddamn maze.
Which means we need to get Enzo to tell us who it is.
According to my sources, Enzo's not a big fan of the casino. Thinks anyone who's not Sal Marcano's gonna end up getting fucked.
So I might be able to use that to flip him.
Probably have to squeeze him pretty hard, but it's worth a shot. He's still involved in the railroad and has to store all that industrial waste somewhere, so I'd start there.
Once I take his district from him, I'll give him a call from the motel, offer him an out.
And if that fails, you could always give him a Hanoi hangman.
We have a report of a stolen car downtown. Any units in the area, please respond.
Sorry, I gotta borrow this.
I'll take you wherever you want to go.
Get the cops down here right quick. We have a report of a stolen car downtown. Any units in the area, please respond.
I don't know how you people live down here. It's hot, it's humid. Most of the time it smells like the goddamn river.
Smells all right to me.
You know what it is. It stinks of mud. Wet, rotten mud. It's been buried down deep for way too fucking long. The Mekong Delta had that same goddamn stench. Hated it then, hate it now.
So, what'd you find out?
Frank Pagani runs Tikfa Harbor. Reports up to Tommy Marcano, and he has a ship called the Tanager, which he uses to smuggle shit in and out of the city. For the past 8 months, he's been making regular trips to Bermuda.
What's in Bermuda?
Not a goddamn thing. He's really been going to Cuba.
Marcano used to run the mob casinos down in Havana.
My assumption is that Frank has been taking whatever is salvageable from the old casinos and bringing it back up here.
That's a lot of effort to reuse some old tables and slot machines. There's got to be something else going on.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't walk up to Frank and ask him. He's in Havana now, and he isn't scheduled to be back anytime soon.
We got to force him to change his travel plans.
Frank's businesses are centered around stolen cars and freight. Look for places that'll support that kind of activity. Once you start taking them down, he'll come home.
All right.
I'll put a tap on the Coast Guard and let you know when the Tanager contacts them.